Very well outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards. Their own 21-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice game there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control the game with his running. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The catch made by Miller. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Chicago first down on a gain of 11. From the 50, it's gone. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, Goff. And that'll be intercepted by the Cleveland safety, Harrison Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the ball. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Well, he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher here before the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brought down by Khalil.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On second down, this is Madison. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Madison, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bailey's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second and 14. Goff. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before it was brought down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And it's third down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Allen Robinson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Bears 7, Vikings 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. They've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. And if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end, doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
On second down. Cousins again. That'll be complete to Cook. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To the air again, it's Cousins. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the return stops him at the 39-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Gone. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to the field goal.
This is Bonnie Wild, 10:15, Monday morning, probably busy. If you get a chance to do return my
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Clock keeps moving.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
on 2nd down. It's Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Minnesota Vikings.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Out of the gun, Goff. Powerful This will be caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Harris. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Lets it fly for Thielen. And a final interception thrown by Cousins. Eddie Jackson picks it. Return stops at the 39-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. That worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 20.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Just 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. And Bailey able to knock it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. What? Throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Space to maneuver at the 40, and he finds Cook. And he will have the Vikings first down. He's able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
10 at the 45-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Again, it's Cook. He's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
And the ball carrier. He's across midfield.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
In punt formation for the Vikings.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DJ Waddle in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion was another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I hope so. Not that it'll make a difference, really.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. He's obviously
not that it'll really matter, right?
Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Goff. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run forward with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
14. First down, Bears.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Complete.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is gone. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway. This game's all even here in the 4th.
They didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he will handle first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
taken down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And he's got Rudolph. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Back to the ground, Cook. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves it with a 2nd and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Madison, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset, and they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
A 53-yard attempt.
It's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Goff. And his throw is incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a game.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A gain of 32 that time. A game-winning field goal will be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Goff going to keep it himself. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? And ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. You can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jackson picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5